Good Thursday, friends and family, and welcome to our weekly message coming out from Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross parishes on a cloudy day, but they said it's not going to rain. We got a little bit of rain yesterday, but really not enough to do what we need to get the water levels back up again. So we have to see what's going to happen over the weekend. But as long as it's sunny on Sunday for Father's Day and also our celebration of confirmation here at Our Lady of the Valley, I'll be very happy. But first of all, I want to thank all of our parishioners at both Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross for all the food that came in this past weekend, for the food collection to help replenish the 3 food pantries throughout the 3 counties of our Diocese of Paterson that are conducted by Catholic Charities. It was so good to get so much here at Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross. And I want to give a special thank you to Bill Fair, who brought all the food down to the Father English Center in Paterson the other day. That was our drop-off point for the churches in Passaic County. And so it was good to see so many people responding to the need throughout the 3 counties of our diocese. But also, don't forget, we have a food pantry right here in Wayne that is conducted by the Interfaith Network of the churches in Wayne. So anything you can do over each weekend when you come to church to bring is greatly appreciated, because those will now go to our own food pantry here in Wayne. As I mentioned, confirmation. This coming Sunday, Bishop Sweeney will be joining us to preside at the 12 noon Mass and administer the sacrament of confirmation to the young adults of our parish. It's always a wonderful time to be able to welcome the bishop here for any type of celebration. But this time it'll be for the celebration of confirmation, as he does each year. But that'll be at the 12 noon Mass. And so those of our parishioners who normally come to the 12 noon Mass, please know there's going to be more people here, obviously. The Mass might be a little bit longer, but not much longer. But that always depends upon how long Bishop Sweeney decides to talk in his homily. And he always has a good homily, but sometimes, let's be honest, all of us can be a little too long at times, especially for different celebrations. But it'll be wonderful to welcome the bishop here this coming Sunday for the 12 noon Mass and to celebrate the sacrament of confirmation with the young adults of our parish. As I mentioned this past weekend at Masses, at the end of June, Father Chris will be leaving us here at Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross, as well as leaving as chaplain to DePaul High School. He will be becoming the parochial vicar at St. Patrick Church in Chatham. It's a wonderful parish, as I mentioned, very good pastor. I know the parish and the area very well from my years of serving at St. Vincent Martyr in Madison, the next town over. So this is going to be a wonderful opportunity for Father Chris to really get more experience in parish ministry as opposed to high school ministry. But the weekend of June 24, 25, after each Mass here at Our Lady of the Valley, we invite you to come into Father Rugal Hall, so we have an opportunity to wish Father Chris well, have some refreshments, and speak with one another, dialogue with one another, wish him well, and give him good luck as he begins this new assignment the following week at St. Patrick in Chatham. You know, the end of the year is coming academically. You know, our school's getting ready to close, graduations, people moving on to the next grade and so forth. But, you know, things always continue even when classes are not being in session. You know, our faith formation classes have ended for the year, but we're already making the preparations for next year. The classes beginning in the fall. We've had the re-registration for the current students. We've had new registration for students entering first grade and new families to the parish. But it's interesting, one of the questions so often gets asked is, you know, my son or daughter received their first Holy Communion. Confirmation's not till high school. Why do I have to do all this stuff in between? And I always like to remind people that the preparation for First Holy Communion is a 2-year process of classes, grades 1 and 2. The preparation for the reception of the Sacrament of Confirmation is an 8-year program, grades 3 through 10. There's always new things to learn about our faith, new things to learn about our church, new ways to deepen our relationship with Jesus. And I said to someone once, and they sort of got it, I said, you know, I learned how to do simple mathematics in 2nd grade. Well, that doesn't mean I can skip the rest of the grammar school and start right with algebra as a freshman in high school. There's new things to learn each year that we build upon it. And our faith is the same way. What the children learned in 1st and 2nd grade, we start building on again in grades 3 through 8, 9, and 10 as we prepare for confirmation. So we need that whole process. 2 years for First Communion, 8 years for the celebration of the Sacrament of Confirmation. And so that's why it's so very, very important, our faith formation, our learning the faith, being involved in the church, coming to Mass, because that's how we grow in our relationship with one another as a community, and we grow in our relationship with Jesus, especially through the sacraments and through the scriptures, and coming together as a community to celebrate the Eucharist each weekend here at Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross. So that's why it is so important to continue with your faith formation, not to drop out, say, after second grade and think, oh, I'll come back as a freshman to get ready for confirmation. It just doesn't work that way. So please take that into consideration and think about it as we move forward in these summer weeks and get ready for the fall, and we start the process all over again with the next grades moving in. And finally, as you know, we've started reprinting our Sunday bulletin for both Our Lady of the Valley and Holy Cross. But one thing we are looking for is advertisers. You know, on the back page of the bulletin, there are always different advertisers, different companies, different vendors, and so forth. So if you want to advertise on our bulletin, or if you know someone who has a business who would like to advertise, have them call the parish office, and we can give you all the information about the prices, the size of the ads, and so forth, so that we can fill up that back page of our parish bulletin. Because that's really what pays for the parish bulletin, the advertisers. So it doesn't cost the parish anything, but the advertisers are the one in supporting the bulletin. They're the ones who actually pay for the printing of the bulletin. So think about that as well. So enjoy this weekend as we get ready for Father's Day, and we'll hopefully see you here this weekend, either at Our Lady of the Valley or Holy Cross. Thanks a lot for listening.